Good morning, everyone. It is a beautiful October morning here in northern Georgia, and we're still in a drought, if you can't tell based on how low and sad this creek is looking. However, the fact that the water level is this low means that it's pretty clear, and like you can see right here, this is a fantastically clear little pool. And if there were any turtles hanging out in there, we would see them pretty easily. So I think what we're gonna do today is spend most of the day exploring this creek. Hopefully get a full episode out today because there is a lot to do and see in the creek habitats this time of year. So I'm pretty optimistic we'll be able to get into some good stuff and hopefully get a whole episode out today so I can get 2 episodes out this week. I know the episodes have been coming out a little bit slower than normal, and there's a good reason for that. I have lots of great episodes on the back burner that I will be dropping once we get a little bit later into the fall. Just trying to spread out my content a little bit more so that if we do have a slower winter this year, I'll actually have some videos that are pre-made and ready to go so that we don't have multiple weeks in the winter without any good upload. Yeah, we do actually have some rain in the forecast finally for Thursday of next week. It's Saturday today, so my plan is to kind of hang out in the creek this morning and then go watch football this afternoon. So without wasting any more time, we're gonna get to walking this beautiful creek, and hopefully we'll see some turtles and maybe even some snakes. It's very cool out today, only about 65 degrees. It's supposed to get up to 75, so partly cloudy. Got some beautiful lighting for video and photos today, so I'm hoping to get some good pictures and some cool shots. Well, that's a nice little triple to start the day. These guys were all just hanging out in that one little shallow section of pool. I was trying to get GoPro video, but I'm not sure how well it came out considering my battery died in the middle of the video. But 3 loggerhead musk turtles to start out the day. Not bad. I expect we'll be seeing a lot of these today. I'm going to take some in-habitat photos of these guys and we'll let them go. All right, dudes. Let's let you all go back into your little pool here, and we're gonna keep on hunting, see what else we can turn up. But nice start with 3 loggerheads here to begin the day. There you go, big guy. And medium one. Last. This guy's just chilling. All right, we're gonna try to keep an actual loggerhead count going today. That is number 4, so we'll see how many we can get up to. Here's a loggerhead foraging on the bottom. He has no idea I'm here yet. Oh, he might have just seen me there. I'm gonna try to creep up and get a look at him in the water with the GoPro. It's really wild to see just how clear this water is. There's our 5th loggerhead of the day right there, and a bunch of fish. I don't see any others yet, but it's a pretty likely looking spot. It's another little guy. Oh, there's 2. There's a fresh baby. So there are 2 right here. See the little guy? So there's a very little guy and then a medium little guy. Oh yeah, that's the fresh baby we've been hoping to see. Look at that. Grab this other one too. Oh, there's another baby right there. Holy crap. Okay, I'm gonna grab this one. We got 2. There's another fresh baby over here. See if I can get to him. Oh, I got him. Look at that. So just from maybe that little area right there to right here, I was able to find 4 total baby loggerheads, 2 yearlings and 2 of this year's babies. That is so cool. I'm guessing this little area right here is a good refuge from bigger fish, and that's why there's such a concentration of loggerheads in this little spot. So I'm sitting here just kind of watching this spot, and I look up and there's yet another one. So 5 total, just right here in this one tiny stretch. All right, here's one more look at these guys before we start letting them go. I'm gonna let the big ones go first, and then we'll let the little guys go. Here's a kind of interesting comparison. These are the 2 bigger juveniles, which I'm about to let go. One of them is threatening to bite me, but Cool to see how different their bellies are. But, all right, guys, I shall release you. There's one. You can see how cool he looks underwater. Look at that. And there goes the other one. These guys are a little too small for a underwater video. The GoPro probably won't be able to focus on them. All right, little guys. Let's see if they'll swim off on their own. Try to be gentle and not stir up the water. There he goes. Go on. All right. That is so cute. They just look like little acorns swimming. All right, the total loggerhead count is up to 9. I had one that I saw that I didn't get video of so far. Well, there's number 10. Had a little bit of a dry spell where we didn't see many, but I'm assuming that will not be the last one. This one's nice looking though. All right, all right, all right. There you go. Well, there's number 11 with his head down a hole. No reason to mess with that guy. We'll leave him right there. And there goes number 12. That is a big loggerhead. Look at that guy. He is huge. You would almost think that these are the only turtles in here. I believe that is 13. They are absolutely everywhere. Let's see if I can do this without getting bit. There he is. It's like a 2-year-old, different size than we have been seeing. There is 15. Look at that, there's a mussel. You can see the little fish lure. That's what a lot of these turtles in here eat. Well, there's our first snake of the day, weirdly enough, a little brown snake. I was expecting to see a Nerodia or two before this. I don't know if it's the drought conditions that are making the water snakes more spread out or something, but they just have not been present in the numbers I was expecting them to be today. Like I said, that's the first snake I've seen, and it's not even a water snake, despite the fact we've been walking in the creek all day. And just past the brown snake is a little smooth earth snake under the same piece of landscaping tarp. That's actually the first smooth earth I think I've even seen in this county. Kind of weird. All right, little dude, back under your landscaping tarp. This is about the only thing I know about flipping this area. Oh, a red-bellied snake. Oh, and a brown, another one. Tons of snakes under this. Look at that. Red belly and a brown. I have actually gotten a worm snake under this same thing before, so that's at least 4 different fossorial species that I've seen under this one piece of tarp. And we still have quite a bit of it to flip, so we'll put these guys back. Hopefully there will be more. There is number 16. Another fresh baby. Look at that. Hey, buddy. That never gets old. So adorable. All right, we'll let him go. Up to 16 now, and it's only been like an hour and a half, 2 hours maybe. And you can see where one destroyed a mussel here. And there he is. That is number 17. There is 18 clinging to the side of this rock. Just gonna leave him to it. Well, this is pretty cool. Here is number 19 and 20 sitting right next to each other. I'm assuming that's probably a pair, so we don't want to disturb them. Oh, they're kind of, oh, what's up, dude? That was cool. All right, we'll leave them to it. Here is 21 and 22. 22's over there. 21 is right there. They're both very covered in mud. It's kind of weird. Here's 23. He'd be pretty easy to identify in the future because he's got a huge chunk out of him. Very possibly from a snapping turtle. But very cool. The light's getting kind of hard to see, so we might not be out here too much longer. Oh my goodness. There's an alligator snapper right there. Look at that. Holy crap. It took all day, but we finally found one. Oh my goodness. And he's only got one eye. I'm being chased. Oh my God, that's so awesome. Hopefully the in-situ video came out okay. I don't want to mess with this guy any more than we already have to get a picture of him in a quick video. But that is just so fantastic. Sub-adult alligator snapping turtle. They get a lot bigger than that, obviously, but I'm just glad to see one. That is exactly what I was hoping we'd see today, and we got one. That is just fantastic. Not a species we have seen much of recently on the channel at all. Easily one of my favorite animals in the world. So beautiful and fantastic. Look at that. All right, I got somewhere to be and I'm running out of time, so I'm just gonna let this guy slip back into the water and we're probably gonna call it a day there. Look at the feet. Look at the just ridiculous scalation. So perfectly camouflaged with these dark rocks. I mean, look at that. That thing is identical to the rock. It's really, really hard to believe. Look at that. Perfectly camouflaged. Well, that's about as good of a day as we can ask for, I think. 23, I think, was the total. Loggerhead musk turtles, a couple of fossorial snakes, and a small alligator snapping turtle to end the day. Holy crap. But like I said at the beginning of the episode, I got football to watch, so we'll be back at it tomorrow. I'll see you guys then. Good morning, everybody. It is the next day, and I am out in some really weird and interesting habitat. I have been to this spot before, but not this particular area. And I'm looking forward to exploring a little bit today, flipping some rocks. It is cold right now, only about 50 degrees. And it got down to the low 40s last night. One of the coldest nights we've had this fall for sure. But this area has a lot of potential. I've seen a lot of cool stuff here, and there's a lot more cool stuff that I think could be here that I haven't seen yet. So I'm gonna get to it. Well, it's not a snake, but it's something so weird I'm standing here in amazement. I have no idea what's going on here. Look at that. They're just all over the tips of this tree branch. And they're moving around. So after doing some research, these are beach blight aphids, which are just a little type of insect that feeds on components of the beech tree, which this is a beech tree that these guys are on, I believe. So really cool. Well, look at that. First herp of the day. Very nice little red salamander. Always welcome. Really kind of surprised to see any salamanders with how dry it's been, but we're in a kind of wet environment here, so I guess it makes sense, but really nice. All right, here's a better look at this guy out in the open. Kind of a young one, probably a pretty recent metamorph. Well, I guess today's gonna be a salamander day, despite how dry it is. Here's two slimy salamanders, just chilling. Oh, and a newt. I didn't even see the newt. Look at that. He was kind of obscured by the leaf. A triple flip. Well, there's our first snake of the day. Nice little worm snake under this rock. Hopefully the dryness is not going to impact our flipping too much, seeing as we've already seen a bunch of salamanders and a snake, so just gonna leave that guy to it. Well, I was right about these guys. Here are two more red salamanders, a big one and a very tiny one. That's even smaller than the first one. Very cool. Big one is beautiful. I'm gonna rinse him off and we'll get a better look at him. Look at those guys. That is fantastic. All right, we're gonna minimalize how much we handle these, put them back, but very, very cool. 3 red salamanders so far. All right, well, Sarah just flipped this little salamander slurper. Very nice little midland water snake in the creek while I was photographing that red. Surprisingly, we didn't see any of these yesterday, and all we did was walk creeks all day, so already a pretty good indicator that today could be a better snake day than yesterday. So that's like the most ridiculously tiny snake I've ever seen. Look at this. Look at this. It's so cute. Lots of fresh little baby herps out. Check that out. That is a very fresh hatch. Whoop, little green and all. Little acrobat. Well, here's another little ringneck, and Sarah's got another snake up here, so we're gonna go see what she's got. Oh, that's cool. It's a really cool one to see too. Just chilling. Well, there's our first snake that wasn't under a rock, so that's cool. We're just gonna leave him right there. Baby racer. So we came down here for the creek just for a second. Here we have Pretty sure this is a spotted dusky salamander, Desmognathus conanti. And then right there is another newt. Not normally something you see in a creek. All right, well, I just spooked our next snake of the day. Nice little racer. He just went flying down this cliff right here, and I had to jump down and catch him. But 2 fresh little hatchling racers out in the open so far. Oh, we're just gonna let this guy go. Really hoping to see a hognose, but it hasn't happened yet, and it doesn't seem like it's going to at this point, so we might be wrapping up here pretty soon. We'll see. All right, everyone. Well, we're going to call it a day there. It wasn't the worst. We saw a pretty good assortment of snakes and salamanders. I honestly think that the red salamanders were the highlight of the day for me. But a decent assortment of baby snakes as well. Always good to see good numbers at that spot because it can be pretty tough. But yeah, it's been a great couple of days all around just in terms of numbers. Really, the alligator snapper was the only thing that was really rare that we found. But just to get to see good numbers after how slow it's been lately made me very happy. But I think I'm going to wrap this one up here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all next time.